Has there ever been a time where you wished you had a certain piece of gear or a certain tool with you that would have just saved you a ton of time or money or in an emergency situation? And on the flip side, has there ever been a time where you had a piece of everyday carry gear or made the right preparations and avoided a bad emergency or was able to take care of a certain emergency? Let us know down in the comments. I look forward to hearing from you guys. We have a special edition of Gear and Gadgets. The day I'm releasing this is Thanksgiving. We're going to correlate EDC and Thanksgiving in this one while unboxing a bunch of cool gear. And if you're here because you like knives, EDC, and gear, you're in the right spot. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel because I release daily videos. And as always, let us know down in the comments what you are carrying in your pockets today, and if you made any special accommodations for Thanksgiving, any extra somethings that you wouldn't normally carry, or something you made sure you had with you today. Right now in my pockets, this is the night before Thanksgiving. All I have is my Katuo buckhorn and my Kaiser Hawk. Just going very simple, very clean, going all black out, if you will. Two fantastic, fantastic knives. So we have a couple of items to get to. The first one is just something I haven't been into yet. I've had it for a little bit, and Yuko is a company, they make these weatherproof matches, and these are the big daddies. I have two other sizes. They make two other smaller sizes than this, so there's at least three. There might even be four different sizes of these matches, but these are the big daddies. These are the Titan matches, and these are weatherproof, stormproof, windproof. You can light these, dip them in water, and they'll stay lit, or they'll light back up. You can get them wet and light them. These things are absolute tanks, and I think these have a guaranteed, it's either 30 seconds or 1 minute. They burn quick and they burn hot, but they're guaranteed to get you a nice fire. So it's nice to have those. It's nice to have these in your stockpile of gear. Pick yourself up some of those Yuko matches if they're available, and I can find them. I'll try to link them down below. Next order of business, let's get into this flashlight. This is something I've been wanting to check out for quite a while. I was trying to think. There's definitely been some times where I was thankful I had certain gear with me. Either when I was out in my truck. Typically it's been winter time when I was thankful I had a battery jump kit in my truck, you know, getting people jumped, getting myself jumped a couple of times, having a tire pressure pump in the truck, huge deal. Just having certain things goes an extremely, extremely long way. So I got to give a huge shout out to Acebeam for sending this thing in. This is the Acebeam TAC 2A, and I don't have any experience with Acebeam, but boy, does this look like a good flashlight. And what's cool is this should come, there's probably a tag over the battery, and there is, but this comes with a rechargeable battery. But you can use two AA's in this thing. If you run out of juice in this and can't charge it, this thing will take AA's. So I absolutely love the dual capability of this thing. It's going to be a cylinder flashlight, and it's a skinnier flashlight, but it is a little bit longer. But we do have this nice deep carry clip that is two-way, full aluminum two-way. And we have a full aluminum body here, anodized blue. And then it looks like we have a turbo tail switch. I don't know the UI for this, so forgive me. So it'll be, so turn it on, and then your side switch here will control your modes. And then if you hold it down, That'll cycle you through your modes. Very cool. And then it has a battery indicator light there. And they send you with a couple of what would be diffusers. So you get a little, what would that be, like a lantern effect. And then this would be kind of a red, obviously orange. Wow, that would be convenient to have something like that. Kind of an emergency. If you put this on there and had this thing on full blast and was waving it around, that would get some attention. That's actually a really good idea. I've had a couple of them before, but never really used them. But I am excited to get this thing in the pocket and check it out. Acebeam seems like they've been around for a little while, and I've always wanted to check out some of their flashlights, just never had the pleasure, and you know how it goes. Sometimes you overlook things. And then they have a nice little goodie bag here. I don't know what this would be. Maybe a lanyard. Some extra goodies. Oh, an extra tail switch and some extra O-rings. And then, oh, a charger maybe? Yeah, and a lanyard. Little mini charger. Going to be USB-C for that battery. And they send you with a little wrist lanyard. So, very nice. And let's get into the Olitans here. This is the TO22. So let's see what we got here. And if you're not familiar, Olitans started out making really good replaceable blade folding knives. And they've made their way. Nice little blue jean roll here. Remind you of anyone? But the type of quality that Olitans is putting out is superb quality. They have some folding knives out right now. We've checked them out. G31, G32, and a couple of others. That'll be a nice pouch though. You can fit 3 decent sized knives in there, and then maybe like something skinny over here, a pen or something. That'll be a nice little roll there. And then you got a removable Olitans RE. Very nice. Okay. So this is what I was talking about, or one of the items I was talking about. This is their new one, and in talks with the owner, this is the best one. He told me this thing is awesome. And for those of you who didn't catch that, the TO22 is the name of this one. Now, there's no blades in here currently, but whew, that thing is going to come out of there a hellin'. We're looking at a full titanium body here, and then we do have a key ring or lanyard ring down here on the butt end. But this is nice. You got the thumb stud and you have the flipper tab as well. And that thing comes a hellin'. So I don't know. Oh, you must be able to change this butt end if you want. And you can throw the pocket clip on here, which is what I'm going to do. I don't know if we'll do that in this video. I'm guessing we have a full set of blades here. And oh yeah, nice little set of extra blades come with it. That's exactly what we want to see there. So let's get one of these out and see if we can get it on there and see what kind of blades we're looking at. So basically going to be like a drop point style blade. And how does that go on there? Just like, no. How would that go? I guess we should have looked at... Ooh, I don't want to do that, do I? I'm sure there's an easy way to do this. Boop, boop. Okay, we figured it out. So I had it right. You slide it on and then just push it on and it'll lock in back here. Let's see. Should I mess with it? It's nice though. Once you get it seated, this will be a nice little cutter right here. Just an everyday kind of slicer. And look at that machining on this thing. This is nice. Get that broke in. But you can tell this has a fiery detent. And it's smooth. There's just not a lot of weight on the blade end. But it's going. It'll break in. Whew. That's got a nice detent for this thing. Wow. Liner lock. You can see the ceramic ball. Woo-hoo-hoo. I don't know. That's like a wave feature there. That might be a wave feature. Boy, we'll have to really dig into this thing, but this thing's nice. I like this. And it comes with a nice set. You get all them extra replaceable blades, plus you get a couple other goodies. You can opt to throw it on a lanyard, keychain. You can put a pocket clip on it so you can throw it in the pocket. Man, that's nice. That's almost like it's assisted. So snappy. Ooh, that's good. Should we mess with... So what would it be? Pull back on it and pop it out. Back. I'm kind of interested, but I don't want to take up too much time. I got it on there. It went on easy once I realized how it went on. I'm sure it pops off easy if we knew how to do it. Let's get this out of here and see what we got in here, and if we got some extra time, maybe we'll mess with the scalpel a little bit more. But this will be the first time I've ever checked out one of Olitans' scalpels, and they got quite a catalog of these scalpels. But like I said, this is their new one in this style right here, and I like this thing quite a bit. Yeah. So let's see what we got here from one of my favorite companies in the knife industry. Yes, I'm a big fan of Off-Grid, and you should be as well. They are an American company. They do have their items made in Taiwan, and they have them outsourced, but they are a huge contributor to the knife world, to the 2A world. They take care of law enforcement, military, all kinds of different government branches. So they're a very solid company when it comes to knives and EDC. And they recently put out a couple of new gadgets, and one of them is their new bit driver. And there you can see the Off-Grid on the back. And these are going to be affordable. I think we're looking at aluminum here, I think. Feels pretty lightweight. I mean, it feels good, but it's not extremely heavy. And then our bits are going to be magnetized in there very nicely. Ooh, yeah. Very nice. And it looks like 6, 8, and 10, and they're color coded. So that's going to take care of 90% of your knives. Pivots, body screws, and clip screws. This is a nice little package here. I'll have this link down below, along with the flashlight, the folding scalpel, the couple of knives here, and I'll link the Yuko matchsticks down below as well. The thing I wanted to dig into here at the end is, if you're new to the EDC community, or even if you've been around knives your whole life, the community here is what I think drives everything. I know there's The knife and EDC community is a small part of those two worlds. But I think the EDC and knife community is what continues to make it better. And it makes sense. In the statistics, it makes sense to have an EDC that you carry every day to prepare for certain situations that, that you might run into. It makes sense. There's more and more people coming into the EDC / preparedness world every day by the dozens. And it just tells you how much it makes sense. So if you're new, it makes sense to have tools and be ready for each day. And, and it might not even be you that you're helping. It will most likely be someone else who is unprepared for whatever they may have run into. So not only do you carry gear and have an EDC and have a preparedness plan for yourself, but you have that for the people that are around you and most likely are going to depend on you to help them out if the situation arises. That is the way I look at it. I would rather be helping myself than depending on someone else, because you never know if or when there's going to be help there. So you need to be your first responder. And piggybacking off of all of that, the knife community and the EDC community, along with Thanksgiving, are tied in together, because Thanksgiving is a time to show the people you care how much you care, and to reminisce on the things that you appreciate throughout your life, right? The gratitude you have. And the EDC community is full of people who are just extremely generous, and you can see it both ways. Extreme generosity and extreme gratitude in the other way. And I think it's a great intertwinement between the two, the EDC and Thanksgiving holiday. They just intertwine very, very well. You'll have to let me know, has your EDC or preparedness plan and gear ever saved you in a sticky spot? And has there ever been a time where you wished you had a certain piece of gear or a certain tool with you that would have saved you? Hey, no shame. Let us know down in the comments. I look forward to hearing from you guys. I hope you have a happy and safe Thanksgiving. I love y'all. I will catch you on the next one.